Lady in black. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special shoot. I must admit, I was looking forward to this one. If it's not obvious enough, Shiraz, there's a very special event happening tomorrow. In fact,
in 24 hours.
24 hours time, they're going to be announcing. Shiraz SA is going to be announcing the top 12 Shirazes in the country.
Well, the Shiraz challenge is always something that the whole wine fraternity looks forward to in South Africa, and we always get together and it's a big event, MC, wonderful food, and this year, due to the lockdown circumstances, we can't.
Correct.
So they're taking this online, but they're doing it the proper way. So it's shot in a studio. Tomorrow, 5,000 people can log in and watch this event and celebrate together. All you have to do is...
Tell them.
Oh, yes. We'll have to make sure that you're there. So go to their website, www.shirazsa.co.za, and scroll down and you'll find the link. Go and click on it and register. It's super easy. Once you register, it will ask you to enter your name and your details. And then in 24 hours from now, you can join the event. All you have to do apart from that is to make sure that you've got a good Shiraz on hand and enjoy the celebrations. And I think what always stands out at the Shiraz challenge is that there's always Shirazes from all over the country and different styles are always awarded. Okay, yes? Did you have something to say?
Can't we win anything?
Yes. Go like the page, share this video, spread the love for Shiraz, and win 6 bottles of Shiraz.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got two very fine Shirazes, yeah? But just, I think we need to touch on the varietal.
Okay.
Right. You often heard the term Shiraz Syrah.
Well, hence the
name.
Yeah.
I say Syrah, you say Shiraz.
I say tomato, you say
You came up
tomato.
with it.
I did actually come up with it.
Not just a pretty face,
No, I thought it was important to stress something like that as part of Shiraz's campaign to tell people about, because the Shiraz Association, I mean, the reason why association like that is founded is that people can share knowledge.
Sure.
The different members can exchange knowledge, but also that the world can sit up and notice
Sure.
exciting Shiraz. And what is exciting about South Africa is that you have Syrah and you have Shiraz, but you're the expert in that.
No, on the contrary, I'm not an expert. But first and foremost, I think it's many people's favorite varietal. It's one of the most,
especially in winter with stews and all that.
and it's one of the most grown varietals all over the world. Is Shiraz and Syrah the same?
Same grape.
However,
I mean, Australia made a huge success of Shiraz and more robust, riper styles.
correct. And France in the Rhone Valley made probably and they still make some of the finest example of Syrah, which is a different style. Same grape,
Yeah.
different style.
It's difficult to say. South Africa is gifted with all this diverse terroir, so you can kind of make it all over, but it's more inclined to a cooler climate as Syrah. And Syrah often have almost like to my palate, have almost like a savory olive kind of texture, taste that I love, and where you have a bit more upfront fruit with a Shiraz style. That's probably from more often from a warmer region.
Sure. A lot more pronounced red grapes.
But let's
red,
get drinking.
Red,
Let's get
red
drinking.
fruit.
Yeah.
I just, you know, there's a connection with, or there's been a connection with Syrah, Shiraz, and Persia.
Okay, you tell me.
Are you aware of it?
Okay.
That everybody thought that it actually started in Persia. Now, there's records that obviously say, they go back and say that, Persia has made some of the earliest wines, and that the grape itself was brought over to the Rhone from Persia. But DNA has proved that it wasn't from Persia, in fact. The actual Syrah cut, the vine, originated in France, in the Rhone area. So it's a Frenchie. It's a solid Frenchie. And in 2006, also a nice interesting fact, is that the Shiraz grapes, one of its family members took back to Pinot Noir, believe it or not. So Pinot Noir was one of its distant family members. How's that?
Not just a pretty face.
Right.
Let's take it back to South Africa, Sean.
South Africa, like I said earlier, two of the finest examples. We're going to talk a little bit about the Fairview, the Beacon 2015 Shiraz. Charles Back, no introduction needed. Fairview, no introduction needed. On the nose of the specific wine is exactly Shiraz. Right, so you got those.
Definitely, but what I have to comment this wine on, it's the acidity and the freshness. For a wine that's 5 years old. I love it. It's very elegant, very sophisticated. So, I mean, Shiraz can go a much riper route than that. That wine is beautifully balanced.
Balanced, correct. And it's firm. I mean, I think it's peaking now. I think it's a wine that's peaking now. We'll probably go at least another 3-4 years. But what we in the glass at the moment, I think, is exactly what the winemaker intended to do. And it's world class. Beautiful, beautiful Shiraz from Fairview. In fact, they make 3 Shirazes.
I like the tannins.
Very, very good. Very good tannins.
Okay, I tasted the second one. These two are the perfect examples of what we wanted to illustrate with Syrah and Shiraz, because this wine has got all that almost like an earthy nuance.
Whose is it, though?
You want to hold it up? It's the Strandveld 2017. Now, if you go to Strandveld, Conrad is quite a character. If you go and visit, I mean, they really have marginal vineyards, and it gets like really, the wind gets in there. But if you go there, they've got these self-catering cottages, and he's a big fisherman, and he will come and braai us a deep sea fish. It's always so much fun.
But I'll take your word for it.
And so, interestingly enough, they eat fish a lot, and fish and this Syrah always goes together.
I can understand why.
I think it's because the wine's got that almost like a salty minerality. It's almost like it takes you to the sea where the vines are grown, and elegant. It's almost also when you lift up a pot of stew, it's got that bit of that, dark, meaty kind of.
I'm also
character.
getting that warm spice, a very elegant warm spice.
More pepper than.
Yeah, it has got more pepper. This has got a little bit more plum, a little bit more cranberry.
But more sweet spice on that one, like like cloves,
cinnamon, quite a lot of cinnamon.
And cinnamon, where you have a bit more of a black and white pepper.
2 fine examples. And if this is anything to go by of Shiraz in our country, tomorrow's results. No, there's a kocha. Tomorrow's results should be very, very interesting. Babes, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be really exciting.
I'm super excited, guys. There's 24 hours left. Go and sign up for it. Share this video and spread the love for Shiraz.
Absolutely. It's not difficult to share the love for Shiraz or Syrah.
And we've got 24 hours to enjoy these 2 bottles.
You mean 24 minutes?
Cheers to Shiraz.
Cheers
to the Shiraz Association.
Absolutely.
Doing such a wonderful job.
Fantastic.
Big fans.
Understatement. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to the MC tomorrow. She's lovely.